Hey guys, I got a couple of comments from people asking how I made my UI, what's my ElvUI configuration, and what WeakAuras I use. So I wanted to make a short video and showing you everything. I'll put my ElvUI configuration in the comments, you can copy it from there, and I'll also put my WeakAuras in there. Yeah, let me start with my WeakAuras first. So, it's a bit of stuff, but not too much. One of the main things is my combustion helper, which I use to track debuffs like the 5% crit from Scorch or Pyroblast, my Pyroblast dot, Living Bomb, and my Ignite. The Ignite thing is really handy. Let me see if I can show it. I'll probably put in a clip here of showing you my Ignite. So when it procs, you see how long it lasts, plus what the damage is and how long it's gonna take for. Which is really handy for when you want to use combustion. So you probably in a raid setting, you want to have all your procs up. You want to hit a big crit, probably like 15k Ignite or more, and then you can combust. So this is really handy for tracking that. The other main thing I'm using is my Mage WeakAura here. So this basically, one thing is it shows me when I have a hot streak proc, very big, so I don't miss it. It's very important. And the other thing is really just buffs and procs. So here I see when I have Bloodlust up, so I don't miss it when I get Pyro Infusion. And other procs like my Mirror, Volcanic Destruction, Power Torrent, all that stuff, my Glove Enchant. And this is really just all the important procs you need to keep track of or know when they're up, because you don't want to use your combustion when you have nothing up. You really want to have like a couple of procs at least, so it really does a lot of damage. And yeah, and also down here, which I really like, is like when my food buff isn't up, or when it's only, I think, 7 minutes remaining. Yeah, 420 seconds. Same for my flasks, so I know when to reapply them. I also have a thing for mana gem. So here you will need to adjust the value. I put it at 80,000 mana. So when I'm below 80k mana, it shows me use mana gem, so I'll pop it. And when it's on cooldown, it won't show it, of course. And when it comes up, I think a couple of seconds before, it will show you the thing again. Also when you're missing mana gem, when you don't have any charges left. So let me try destroying this one. I'll get the thing here for my mana gem, so I know I have to cast it again. Save for my important buffs, Molten Armor and Arcane Brilliance. And yeah, I'll throw you all of that stuff into the description, so you can copy it if you like. I have some other stuff as well, but those are not important to my UI especially. I'm using the Merfin WeakAuras, you can download them from, I think, the Merfin Discord. I also subscribe to them on Patreon. I really like the stuff. I also got the tier 12 packs. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, for the rest of my UI, it's really just that. I'll show you like the other add-ons I'm using as well from here on out, if you like those as well. For my bags, I'm using AdiBags. Here it is, AdiBags. I'm not using DBM. I'll have it enabled for raids, but really just for the pause timer or pull timer. But I'm not using anything, any timers from DBM. AtlasLoot, of course, very handy. Also, one thing I really love is Leatrix Plus. It has so many handy quality of life features. The one thing I love the most is you can type /RL for reload. I love it. It's so cool. It's way easier than typing /reload. It has other stuff as well, like automatic quest accept, party invites from friends, invites from whispers and everything. It's really handy. As for other add-ons, of course, details for damage meter. Foji I'm not actually using, I should disable this one. I love ItemRack. Oh, this is super good. So you can make gear sets here, and you can swap them out with a click of a button. Here I swap to my PvP gear, here I go back to my raiding gear. Super handy. You can also make like some other stuff, like queuing your trinkets when they're up, but I'm not really using that in Cataclysm anymore. There was more like a classic thing. Here you don't really need it anymore. Let's see what else. Of course, MerfinPlus, so the WeakAuras work. Leatrix Maps, Mount Journal Enhanced. It's a really cool one. So it basically adds a lot of extra features and tracking to your mounts. And my favorite thing is to summon random favorite mount. So I have it here, and it just summons a random mount. Okay, for flying, I only have one. Wait, no, I actually have two. I have the Phoenix and the Flying Carpet as well. So I summon one of the two random ones. And when I can't fly, it will summon one of the ground mounts. So you don't have to make two macros for that. Super handy. And also it tracks how often did you use the stuff, for how long did you use it, how far did you travel with it. Super cool. I love this add-on so much. Let's see, what else do we have here? NoGlowAndDeath, so that's when you're dead. It doesn't gray out your screen, it just stays like it is. I liked it a lot. Nova Instance Tracker, not too important for raiding, but it shows you every instance you were in, with what people, what did you gain. Could be handy, especially while leveling, it's cool. Nova wall buffs doesn't really matter. Plater, I'm using for my nameplates. I'll show you a clip here, so you can see how it looks like. For chat, I'm using Prat, which I like a lot, because when people type in chat, I can see like the color of their name. I know this is a druid, I know this is a death knight, and that's super handy. And also one thing, it saves the history. So this was before I logged in today, right? This was yesterday evening, and I still have the history. And you can change that with /prat. Here in the history settings, I'm saving up to 5,000 chat lines. And you have a duration for here, 24 hours. So after 24 hours, it gets removed. But it's super handy to, maybe you typed yesterday to someone, or you had some whispers and you want to pull them up. Super handy. Same for command history. Saves my commands, everything. I can just type like arrow up, arrow down instead of alt arrow up, alt arrow down. Really nice. What else? Yeah, Questie, of course. ReforgeLite, really good for reforging. You might have to change some values there, but if you know what you're doing, fantastic add-on. You just plug in whatever you want. I customized mine a little bit. I'll show you a clip here of how my Mage looks like with ReforgeLite. TargetNameplateIndicator, also super handy. When I'm targeting something, I'll have a green arrow above the nameplate, so I know it's really this target. Especially in like big AoE scenarios where you maybe have a big mob and you have a lot of small mobs, it can help a lot, so you know like where you're on. TradeSkillMaster for the auction house, not really mandatory. I like it a lot, and WeakAuras, of course. So yeah, that's it for my UI. You'll have everything in the description. You can copy it from there. And thank you for watching the video, guys. See ya!